Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. A rare Thursday night edition of the Jiminy Flip It Show. Thanks for coming in. Have to do a Thursday night show because I have a concert tomorrow. It's going to be the way for the next several months as we hit kind of like the hot season for the concerts. So there'll be probably multiple occasions where Mondays and Fridays will have to be moved to other days of the week, and I'll try to make sure I always put an alert out there that I'm going to be going on Thursday or some other night. So thank you very much for coming in tonight on a Thursday. I saw Dawn's here counting the minutes. Sorry about that. You know, it's funny. I went to go in and Chrome did an update. Chrome does an update once every 6 months on Windows. And as soon as I launched StreamYard, it said Chrome was updating. So I had to restart it all. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out and dealing with that little issue. Hi, CJ. How you doing? Here we go. What's up, Kristen? How you doing? Rural Squirrel is here. Somewhere in our fine nation, probably traveling as we speak. Good to see you, Kristen. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's been a while because of hi Puddings. How you doing? And hi Jim. Had last Friday I had a show. Tomorrow I have a show. What was Monday's thing? My dad has pneumonia, unfortunately, but he's doing much better. So we were at the doctor's on Monday. But I am back. Hey Keith, how you doing? So thanks again for everybody's patience. Sorry to not stick to the schedule. I always try to do the Monday and Friday when possible, but it's going to be less and less likely the next few weeks, the next few months. We have a lot of shows on Mondays and Fridays and Saturdays as well. But so Thursday night will probably be my little time to sneak in, if that works for everybody, like maybe just an hour, 6 to 7, 6 to 7:30, something along those lines. I always try to be, I don't want to go over anybody else's show. If somebody else has a slot kind of locked down, I definitely don't want to screw that up for whoever that is. But how's everybody doing? Hope you had a good couple of weeks. I'm trying to think when the last time we spoke. I guess it was a week ago, Monday probably. So it's been a while. I'm trying to think if there's anything really huge to announce or anything. eBay wise, anyway. Nothing really for me. May is over and good riddance, I say, because it was a bad month here for sales for me. But we move on. We're in June already. Last month of the first half of the year. Hard to believe. Yet it's true. So we're going to make a push. I know June, probably things will slow down because it's June. Summer starts in a couple of weeks and all that good stuff. But we're going to plug away. We're going to list away. We're going to, when I say we, of course, I mean me, the collective we. We're going to change up some listings. I've been listing CDs. I've been listing some media items recently that I've had sitting forever that I probably spoke about. DVDs my wife has had for a while. CDs I've had since I bought them, and listed a few of those, and they've sold pretty quickly. So that's cool. It's always nice when you see something new, you list something different and it sells quickly. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just eBay likes the fact that you're mixing it up a little bit instead of just focusing on like 1, 2, or 3 items and plugging away. But for whatever reason, the CDs doing okay. Listed a couple of DVDs, sold a couple of books this morning, like just regular books. So we'll see what happens. It's exciting to mix it up a little bit anyway. Breaks the monotony a bit. But back to monotonous activity because I want to get volume desperately. So that's going to be my push in June, is to get lots of volume up with the postcards primarily and with the print ads secondarily. And I'm knocking on 6,000's door, which is pretty cool. But I need 10 times that realistically to really do well with this stuff. And I will. Oh, it's been a hectic week here because of my dad being sick. And today we ran around some doctor appointments for Mrs. Flippett, who took the day off, and we ran around and did some errands for her. Just walked in the door at, 5:30. Get ready for my concert tomorrow. I'm pumped. Of course, it's the first outdoor show of the year. And out of nowhere, for one day, 90 degrees tomorrow. 90 degrees outside, playing for 3 hours, 90-degree heat. Next day it goes down to like 75. Today is like 82, 90 degrees because I'm going to play outside. But that's how it works. Murphy's Law. How has everybody else been doing this last week or so, week plus since last we spoke? I did have one really nice day, and it was the day that I did an end and sell similar for about a third of my store. That was pretty cool. So that definitely works. It's a very quick jolt. It was one day where my organic traffic like tripled for the one day, and then it went right back to where it was prior. But it does give you that boost. I was like first in a bunch of my listings. I came up first when you did the search. I'm trying to think what one of the CDs I had just listed came up first as I'm trying to find it if it's still out there because that one didn't sell yet. It has a lot of views, but it hasn't sold yet. So that definitely helped. I've been promoting. I changed my promoted to something back towards the automated version, which I'm looking at now. What is that called? Where it just decides what the rate is for you. I did that, try that out for a little while, just starting things up, trying to get some activity. But definitely the big push for me, at least that one day, was the NSL Summer 2,000 some odd listings. Helped for a day. I wish it lasted a little longer, that push, but it was still good to kind of kick it in the teeth a little bit. Man, I'm dying. Gotta put a fan on here. Mark is here. Where's Mark? There he is. How you doing, Mark? Welcome to the show. Is it hot out there in Chicago? I think the Midwest. Dawn Wright was saying it was hot in the frozen tundra that is Canada. Scorching heat, I think she said. Monday and Tuesday, great sales. Also did sell similar. Yeah, definitely works. Definitely works. One of your best months. God bless. My worst month. April was my worst. Now May's been my worst. So I'm going to change it up. I assume he's in a building. Yeah. May that is. 80 in Chicago. Oh, that's downright pleasant. Downright pleasant. Let's do our weather report because why not? It's 86 actually right here. I didn't realize it was that warm. 86 degrees currently. Feels like 87. Air quality is kind of lousy. We had those air quality. Very rare that I see that air quality alerts last couple of days for people who have asthma, things of that nature, any kind of breathing problems. Not the best weather to be out in, but it's 86. So that's pretty. And tomorrow, 91 degrees. You got to, and then Saturday, 71, 76, 80, 70, beautiful weather. But the one day I'm outside, I'll lose about 25 pounds tomorrow playing my show. That is true. You do barely live in that. You're really like Michigan East, aren't you? Hey, Blue Feather Mercantile. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Great to have you. What's up, Kelly? 88 in Maine. Yeah, I saw Maine was scorching hot. New England got clobbered. Yeah, in the 50s at night. 2 nights ago, was it? It was like 42 degrees. It was freezing out. We had the windows wide open. It was like 75 in the day, and it dropped to like 42 with howling winds. Just crazy. Unbelievable blessings. How are you? Yes, let's get our national forecast. 85 in Kansas City. Pleasant. Downright pleasant, right? And Mark is heading down to Florida. Siesta Key. Beautiful. Have a great time, man. Hope you get some rest and relaxation. Do you put the store on vacation mode? I would imagine you had to, right? I'm trying to think. Is there really anything else I wanted to mention? No, the usual trickery, trying to get some activity in eBay. The NSL similar was really good for the one day boost. Been listing some other things. I still listed a bunch of ads today. I've been listing postcards. I have a bunch of these silly things. Tell me you guys haven't ever run into these. The good old, I'm trying to think of who the company is. Of course, the one I picked doesn't have the name of it. Is it Hamilton? No, Bradford Exchange collector plates. I have sold some of these. These are all brand new old stock, if you will. You can see it's just a slit for the tape. They've never been opened. I listed a bunch of these today. This is Gone with the Wind series. You see, it's never been opened. I picked these all up in a state sale, $1 a box. They don't really sell that well, unfortunately. There's a lot of them out there. But they've been sitting, bugging me for a couple of years. I decided I'm going to list them. So I listed a bunch of these today. I think I put them up for like 15, 16 bucks. They're just over a pound. So I put like a flat rate, $6 priority shipping just to get them out of the house. If I get 15 bucks a plate, I'll be very, very happy. But I want to get those out. You see those all over the place, the Bradford Exchange stuff. I had a bunch of Star Trek plates that have sold. Some of the Star Trek plates sell for like 30 bucks, $39 I sold one for, I seem to remember. That's just the kind of stuff that's been lingering in my house, basically, sitting around that's been just pushed aside because I've become so heavily vested in ephemera. 85 is not pleasant. Hot and humid in Florida. Well, that could be said for most of the year. You'll be on a time web, it's still selling. Cool. Yes, definitely have fun. Clay pigeons or Hamilton plates are good targets. Yeah, exactly. For skeet shooting. Yeah, they're a joke, but I got them. They were $1 a piece at an estate sale years ago. We just bought a bunch. The Star Trek ones that did sell for me that were okay were part of a lot of from Facebook Marketplace that I picked up 4 years ago of Star Trek stuff. And I just had a bunch of plates. I think I finally got rid of all the Star Trek plates, but then buried at the bottom were these Gone with the Wind collector plates. It's a shame because when you look at them, they have like a certificate of authenticity. It looks very official, you know, fine bone china. You're thinking, wow. And unfortunately, they don't really have a lot of value out there in the secondary market. So I just want to get rid of them. They're taking up a lot of space, you know, but they're pretty light. They're a little under 2 pounds. So again, I ship them priority, but I put that flat rate of $6 not to turn people off, because if you're out on the West Coast and you buy from me, if I had calculated on there for priority, probably like $12 to mail a plate, which is not cool. Getting all kinds of political emails sent to me suddenly, which is driving me nuts. Big flashing thing. Are you a friend? Are you? No, I'm not. Are you a fan of President Biden? Da, 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 da. I'm like, come on, leave me out of it, folks. Page. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss anything while I was out. I ran out. Had to get my guitar set up for tomorrow. I use a Telecaster for this show, and as we speak, I have a guitar tech working on the Telecaster. You learned early collector plates are usually a no. Absolutely. Yeah, occasional exception. Absolutely. But yeah, you can find them just about everywhere. And surprise, surprise, because nobody wants them. Nobody cares about them. I'm stuck with this lot. I also thought of potentially putting them all. What do I have? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 7 or 8 of the Gone with the Winds. I was thinking of putting them all together, but they'd be pretty heavy. You're talking like 15, 16 pounds. And then I'm not going to charge $6. I'll get killed with shipping. So we'll see. I'll probably just put them out, like I said, $15. I'll take an offer of 10. Get them out of the house. Hoping for some good. Oh, one thing that did happen while I was out today anyway, I had a bunch of new offers, ability to send out offers populate. That's been kind of stagnant for me the last couple of days. I've been hovering like between 15 and 20. I send out a bunch and then I get like 5 back. Like it's been pretty low. Now, when I came back, I had 26 from this morning, which is pretty cool. So I just sent right before the show, I sent out a bunch of offers. We'll see if we get any cha-chings. If you don't mind leaving a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And a side benefit is maybe you'll get a sale during the show. It's going to be a very short show because I have to go pick up my guitar. I really just wanted to come in and say hi because I feel bad after missing Monday and Friday, last Friday. Anybody have any? The last time we spoke, I think there were several people saying they were going out to garage sales and yard sales. Anybody score anything really cool that they want to mention? Let me know. It's always fun to hear about people's finds, treasures that they find out there in the wild. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Welcome to the show. On a hot and balmy June evening, correct, Karen, in New Jersey? Wait, I'm missing the day today. I am dreaming. Yeah, no problem. It is not Friday. You're not seeing things, Johnny, but thanks for coming in. Yeah, I won't be able to be on tomorrow. If you don't know, I play in a band, but our tour schedule is kind of picking up now. June, July, and August is busiest months of the year. So I have concerts a lot on Fridays and several on Monday for whatever reason. So on those instances, I try to do a show on another night without stepping on anyone's toes that does a show. So thanks for coming in, man. Great to have you. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller, of course, on YouTube, Monday to Friday, 8:30, every day. Set your watch by it. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. That's my story. So I was hoping if anybody wants to chime in, tell me what's going on in your world. Like I said, any exciting pickups recently that you want to shout out and tell everybody about, let me know. Still okay. But oh yeah, it's cooler there, I guess, right? Yeah, we're in 86 degrees here today, right now. Pretty sultry. Keith said guy next door died a while back and they had an estate sale today. I didn't find anything except for reselling, but my wife bought a mirror. I got a book to read for your next trip. Well, there you go. That's something. Guy lived his whole life, dies, leaves his estate, and you say there's nothing there. Poor guy. What's up, Popeye? How you doing? Good evening to you. Oh my goodness, why is my nose so itchy? Good to see you, man. Sorry for a strange night, Thursday night. We're just popping in to say hi, basically. Got a show tomorrow, so I won't be able to be on. But great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your sales are doing well. Yeah, Keith is always on the road. I can't wait. This is my favorite time of year, truth be told. I love, they call it the season. June through September is our busiest series, 4 months. June, July, yeah, 4 months. And it starts in earnest. We had a show on Memorial Day, that's why I wasn't on Monday. We had a show on Memorial Day. I tried to go live we were in a parade. We were marching in a Memorial Day parade. And it was hysterical. It was like the easiest show I've ever done, but it was fun. Just basically walking around. I had my acoustic guitar and I'm singing just out loud into the ether. And our drummer just had like a belt around his neck. And it was almost like an old style, like a marching band kind of scenario. He had a snare drum. He was playing drums, bass player. The other guy, we literally were singing like Yankee Doodle Dandy, This Land Is Your Land, God Bless America. And we did a little, it's like maybe an hour-long parade around this town in New Jersey. And I tried to go live, but I was playing guitar and I put my phone on. I tried to do YouTube live. It was very spontaneous. I thought maybe you guys might be interested in just seeing it. I had it up like this, and it would connect for a second. It kept saying, can't connect. So I just bailed on it, but that would have been fun. No one else worth watching. All right. Lesser of all evils, I guess, huh? Yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say hi because it's been a while. I had shows Monday, Dad last week. I have to go at least once a month in June. You have to go twice. Yeah. On the road again. But it should be fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Other than it's going to be 91 degrees and I'm outside. But that's what happens when it gets warm out, right? I wait all year for the weather to break, but I don't expect it to go to 91 on June 2nd, you know. But it should be fun. I look forward to that. I have, in postcard news, I did finally scan. I mentioned this a while. I scanned all those Christmas cards that I picked up, the Christmas greeting cards from the big lot that I got in March. They're finally all scanned and ready to roll. That's going to take a lot more time for me. Not familiar with the Christmas stuff at all, greeting cards in general. So I'll be referring to the guidebooks and Popeyes videos and Mark's videos and try to get some, and do my own research, of course, on comps. Try to wrap my head around the Christmas stuff and the greeting card stuff. Maybe I have a couple of good ones. I really don't know yet. I've heard that Santa's, in general, Santa's good, but what is it, like a green coat Santa or like anything other than red is supposedly appealing, all that stuff. So I'll take a look at it in some detail and hopefully get some of those listed shortly. I finished listing some ads from a 1929 magazine, so those are all up. Post your show dates. Oh yeah, where we play. If you live in the Jersey Shore, we play so many shows. We play like the Wildwood Convention Center, if you know what that is. We're playing in, I don't know. We play so many shows in Jersey, it's ridiculous. And like the Delaware beaches and Ocean City, Maryland. But yeah, I'll let you know for sure. Been revisiting the Beatles, in my opinion, the best songwriters. I think you're not alone in that opinion, Jim. It might actually be fact, truth be told. Yeah, man, I would love to. We used to play in Florida. We used to play in Jacksonville a lot. Like for several years in a row, we went down to Jacksonville at the Supper Club. It was great. We had a residency. I think I mentioned that on my last show. But for some reason, like the COVID nonsense, they stopped doing it. So maybe they'll pick that up again. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Florida. But if you're within striking distance of Jacksonville, that's a place we used to play a lot. I'd love to get back down there. It was nice because we'd stay there for weeks. They put you up. They feed you, and you were just going into a dinner show every night. It was really nice. I miss that place. Krampus Christmas cards? Is that I know nothing about them, man. So I don't know if you're pulling my leg or you're being serious. Is that just like a name to look out for? Krampus? Krampus in my style? You're an hour from Jackson? Okay, cool. Yeah, if we get down there, I'll definitely let you know. But we play in Georgia. I don't know if we're playing in Georgia. We've played in Savannah several times. I know it's a little bit longer ride, but not that long. I love it down there. I lived in Florida, for those who don't know, for like 5 or 6 years. can be some extra money. Oh, cool. I will have to look it up. Do you have a video about that, Mark, by any chance? I was just saying when I just scanned them to get them in, and filed away. But when I started digging in, I was definitely planning on checking some of your videos, Popeyes videos, of course, to see what I could find out about these greeting cards and kind of like things to look out for. I have my little guidebook of collectible postcards handy. Cool. You have a video. Awesome, man. Thank you. I will check it out. In fact, if you want to put a link to it, feel free to from YouTube. Make my life easier. I could just click your link and go watch your video. That'll be like this coming, today's Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday, but since I'm gone tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, maybe Sunday and into next week, I'll start listing those Christmas ones and doing all the research I need to do to list them and price them accordingly. Should be fun, something different. And then as I open with, I'm going to try to I have thousands of CDs that I'm thinking I'm just going to keep listing them. I don't mind getting rid of them. I keep the ones I really want, I have kept, but I have so many that I never listen to anymore. And even if they sell for $5-6 a piece, I don't care. Media mail, Krampus, Nerps Kids, European folklore. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Krampus, Nerps Kids. Wow. Say that 5 times fast. Somebody just wrote a really, not on YouTube, somebody wrote a very funny comment to me in a message, which I'm going to respond to. Nope, it wasn't you. Okay. Response has been sent accordingly. Dawn's been doing a lot of sheet music. I know she had a big project and reorganizing the way she restructuring the way she organizes her sheet music. I'm sure that was quite a feat. There's the video. Very cool. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to check that out. And I advise everybody else do the same if they want to learn, like I need to learn about the greeting cards in general. And then we have it all broken down now. Everything has been sorted at this point from the big haul. So that's pretty cool. We got through all that. And now it's just, I got all the World's Fair stuff up, which was a lot. And then I'm trying to think what the second biggest thing we had was, like as far as like cards. I don't remember, but I have them, all boxed up and organized and ready to hit the scanner. What's up, Joe? How you doing? It's okay. Nobody's ever late or early. It's okay. It's a strange night for me to be on. It's going to be a very, very quick show. It's kind of a just hi, how you doing scenario. I have to run back out to the guitar shop and pick up my guitar probably within a half hour or so for tomorrow. Just got a setup done. Want to start the season off right. Years ago, you ripped all your CDs to a computer, hooked up to a touchscreen monitor, and downloaded a jukebox program, made all your digital jukebox. That's really cool. Yeah, there's so many things to do with digital downloads nowadays. That's very cool. I like CDs. I mean, I listened to them from when they came out and all. I love albums, as everybody probably knows. I love vinyl, real records. Still my preferred listening experiences on a record. But the CDs, there's so many. I have so many of them that it just warrants. And again, things like, I'm trying to think of an example. I have a bunch here that I was taking pictures of today. Like, when am I ever going to fire up? Let's see. I don't see myself reaching over and firing up a little Woody Herman and his Thundering Heroes, 1940s swing band stuff. Not that it's not cool music, but let somebody else enjoy that disc. John Cougar, Pink Houses. I mean, in a moment of madness, I bought this. And it's funny, the discs I have, almost all of them are from, I don't know, 86 to 89, 90 maybe when I bought them. So now they're considered like, I guess like when I look at pricing on some of them, like this one doesn't even have a barcode on it, you see. But they're more desirable for whatever reason, just like anything else, because it's not like a 15th generation reproduction CD. But then I have some that are just outrageously cool, like the Who Live at Leeds. This is an awesome album. Also doesn't have a barcode, so I'm keeping this one. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to start listing and selling CDs to blow them out. They're very, very simple to list. And like anything else with a barcode, if you have a barcode, I have my little gun here. I go right into the barcode section of my listing. It pulls up most of the information for the CD. I change a couple of things, change a couple of things, list. It even provides like a cover shot. Usually when you use the barcode thing, you get like just a photo of the cover of the album, which is fine. Like listing on Discogs, same scenario. So you could list 40 CDs an hour, maybe more, depending on how fast it goes. And they're just really easy to ship, really easy to store, actually. They've just been sitting here anyway, so get rid of them. Try to make a couple of bucks off of them. Oh, I missed a Dawn Ray comment. The reorganizing is done. Okay, just had a couple. You need to go switch to postcards so you can build up your scheduled listings again. Spent way too long sorting those today. Only listed a few. Okay, well, at least you got something, right? I usually do the WWII just in the interest of saving space, Keith, to use, more keywords if at all possible. If you have something really basic, I don't think it really matters. It probably both. What is that word that we learned months and months ago? Well, like you type those two things, but they both point to the same. Like if somebody puts WW2, you'll pull up items that say World War and vice versa. They both kind of map to the same answer. Mark, I don't know what the word is. It's an IT word. But I usually just do WWII, again, just to save space for keywords. Why not? Why not? To save characters, exactly. You going to your guitar lesson? Get out of here. I'm going to pick up my guitar in a few minutes. Thanks for coming in, Puddings. No problem. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's quickie tonight. Thanks, Dawn. That's what I was thinking. Show the algorithm preferred. Yeah, I don't know if there is a preference necessarily. You didn't say it works. It's what you do. That's true. Like. Did you give you a like? Did you leave the thumbs up? Sorry, more band stuff. Sent in. There he is. What's going on, Todd? How you doing? Welcome aboard. Thanks for coming in for the Quickie Thursday night. Say hi, powwow. Hey, what's up, Lori? How you doing? Welcome to the show. You're still working. You may not always have the sound on. That's okay. Thanks for coming in. It will be, we've only been on about a half an hour, and I don't have much longer. I have to run back out to a guitar shop to pick up a guitar that's being worked on. Like is the SEO query term. Oh, really? Is that all? Like? Okay. Hi, Lori. Like is the term. Cool. Yeah, there's certain words that you could use one or the other, and they both yield the same results, I guess is what I'm getting at with that. So I would imagine the W. In fact, you could probably also just put WW number 2. Or something like that. Okay. They probably have indexes with like term. Yeah, index is actually a word. Yeah, they both, you know what I mean. Hopefully everybody knows what I mean. You could probably put WW number 2, WWII, or World War II, or World War II. I guess that's 4 different ways of saying the same thing. I would imagine to use Mark's term, like. They're probably all associated, like. Am I hungry? I am full to the brim, Dawn Wright. I had a little bit of fish and chips on the way home. Mrs. Slippin and I were out most of the day. Some doctor's appointments for Mrs. Slippin she had to take. And after, I don't know what time it was, 4 o'clock or so, 4:30, we headed over to a local haunt, got myself some fish and chips. I'm stuffed. I got a rumbly in my tummy. No, I am full. What would as far as the WW2 thing, I use WWII, Mark, me personally. It's not a rule or anything. It's just that's what I got in the habit of using. And it, like Dawn said, the same thing for me. It's just to save space for other keywords in the title rather than spell out World War. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, let's say you have, if we're going to use print ads as an example, let's say there really isn't much, much that you can elaborate on as far as contents, carrot, an ad for carrots or something, you'd put carrots, produce, vegetables, but it happens to be a World War II era ad with carrots. Maybe I'll write World War II so that I could try to have as many characters as possible. Unlike Mark with his, sparse descriptions, I try to, if at all possible, use the space that they give us, the 80 characters in the title. Sometimes I think it's good to use them all. Sometimes I also don't want to just like use words for the sake of using them. But with the ads, I find that there's more room usually to be more creative with that stuff and use more interesting words to describe the scene that's taking place in that specific ad. I don't know. Again, to each their own. No, what is it called? Red Robin. The place called Red Robin. It's like a burger place, restaurant, use the term lightly, but just like bar food kind of scenario. If you guys, I don't know if Red Robin is a national chain or not. I have no idea. One of my daughters worked there for a couple of years when she was at a high school just to do something, or in high school, I should say, to do something. Less is more in SEO sometimes. Too many keywords will jumble the response. That probably makes sense. Confuse it. Correct. Not Winnie the Pooh. Although Winnie the Pooh is, if anybody doesn't know, Mrs. Flippett is obsessed with Winnie the Pooh. So we have a Winnie the Pooh themed bathroom, as a matter of fact. Don't tell anybody. My naval ships use WWII. Yep, yeah, that's what I use. I guess it's the most efficient. It's only 4 characters. Although, it's true, like I said, you could also do WW number 2 is only 3 characters. Right, exactly. Print ad carrots. Yep, same here. Everybody agrees. Bottomless fries, exactly. Not only bottomless fries, steak fries, which are top shelf French fries in my view, with, of course, some ground sea salt on top, and then polish it off with a little vinegar. What is it called? Malt vinegar. A couple spritzes of malt vinegar on top. I'm still swimming in that stuff right now. It was so good. I hadn't had that in a while. You have them in Reno? Okay, so it is a national thing. Cool. Yeah, it's just, not exactly gourmet cuisine, but it's a step up from McDonald's, Burger King. And they have very, very good fish and chips. SEO to help them find it, picture and price. Absolutely, Mark. I agree 1,000,000%. Yep, that's all almost exclusively about the picture, but you're right. You have to get them in to see the picture, and using good keywords in SEO will get the photo in front of them. Red Robin, of course, they weren't that bad. What was my fish and chips were like $16.99 or something. It really wasn't terrible. It's a big portion. And like Popeye said, bottomless steak fries. So, how many can one eat? But you get tons of, I think I had the initial dish that they give you has like 4 or 5 pieces of fish. Really, really delicious. Very, very crispy. Well done. So good. Flaky white fish, tender. Oh. Then the fries makes like half of the plate is the initial plate that you get is steak fries, and it's so good. A little malt vinegar, a little sea salt, done. And then she's like, would you like some more fries? I'm like, absolutely, I would love some more fries. So me and my wife kind of split the second thing of fries because she didn't get French fries with her meal. So good. Yeah, it was right down the street from where we were at her doctor's office. So we just said we were hungry. We were like, let's I knew I had to be on at 6 o'clock, and I knew I had to run to this guitar shop before I came on. So it was just the fastest thing. See, I don't know what a Mad Love Burger is, if that's a brand or a Mark's last video, postcard family. Gravy is greater than vinegar. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's the whole poutine thing. Yeah, I like that too. I love poutine. But I love the malt vinegar. With the fish and chips, you're not going to go gravy. You know what I mean? Unless you're Canadian. Fish and chips a la the Brits, the Irish as well. You got to go malt vinegar, salt, a little pepper, if that's your tipple. Ice cold beverage of some sort. Your fave from Red Robin, it has jalapeno aioli. Oh, what does Mrs. Flippett have? It's basically, I think she said it's barbecue sauce with mayonnaise, which to me is like, whoop, but she loves it. Campfire sauce, they call it. She likes campfire sauce. They give you like a little side of campfire sauce, and she got onion rings, and she was dunking the onion rings in campfire sauce. You will go gravy regardless. Really? With fish and chips? Yeah, ketchup. That's funny. Ketchup and mayo mixed. This campfire sauce I talk about at Red Robin, my daughter again worked there. She said it's basically barbecue sauce and mayonnaise. So it's like barbecue sauce that's kind of mellowed slightly by virtue of the mayonnaise. I'm not a mayo guy. Don't get into an argument. I know people are going to go, what are you crazy? I don't like mayonnaise at all. I skeeve it actually. But with the barbecue, it tasted okay. Oh, I see. That's the name of the burger. I'm sorry. Mad Love Burger is the burger at Red Robin. I'm sorry. I thought it was like the name of a place. Like there's some famous, there's like a famous burger place out west. I forgot what it's called that everybody loves. Way Out Burger, which I think is basically just Burger King, West Coast. Ketchup and mayo mix is awful. I'm very picky. You think so? No, maybe. Doesn't everybody have something they like and don't like? Yeah, but a rare instance where I'll be on my show, usually I'm always telling everybody that I'm so hungry because I didn't eat tonight. I'm stuffed. Got fish and chips. And a Diet Pepsi, of course, to wash it down. But I know because of the concert series coming up and all these outdoor shows, the one nice byproduct is you wind up losing like 10, 15 pounds over the course of the summer just from playing, from sweating. I like anything that has flavor. Oh, I love flavor. Like what? I don't like. You think mayonnaise has flavor? Mayonnaise is just fat. Salt and pepper. No. Your friend's sister-in-law is the pickiest eater you've ever met. She only like chicken fingers and hot dogs. No, I love seafood. I love Italian food, mostly. That's my favorite food. Leftover butter chicken, spicy chicken, and naan from lunch from a local great restaurant. What is naan? I don't know what naan is. Unless it's a spelling error. Not familiar with naan. Butter chicken. Indian flatbread. Oh, okay. Indian flatbread? Like pita almost? Naan is bread. Okay. Haven't heard of that. Popeye, have you ever eaten in Jico in Animal Kingdom? Animal Kingdom Lodge? They have amazing bread, flatbreads like that. It's supposed to be like African bread. So good. Good restaurant. If anybody ever down at Disney, Jico, Disney's Animal Kingdom Resort. It is delicious as right. Flatbread is hot here to the roadkill. Yeah. Little raccoon parmesan. Hey, what's up, Chappie? You go to Rhode Island in July and looking forward to some fine seafood and hunting down some ephemera. Beautiful on both counts. Absolutely awesome. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm probably going to be pulling the plug very shortly. It was going to be a inside of an hour show. I'm sorry because it's Thursday night and I have to run out and pick up a guitar before they close at 7:30. Yes, you have a flight of breads and spreads. Yep. Oh, it's so good. They give you a bunch. Exactly. They give you like a whole palette of different types. They're all basically like flatbread, pita kind of stuff with different seasonings on them, and yeah, all these dips and stuff. So delicious. When I worked in the reservation center down there years ago, and one of the really cool things was as part of a learning, like you have like a month where you're learning everything about Disney. It had just opened. Animal Kingdom Lodge had just opened, and we got to eat all the restaurants for free because we had to sell them to people. So like, what is Chico and what can you get at Chico? And it's always better. It was a good thing to do because you could talk about the restaurant with firsthand experience. But anyway, that was the first time I had ever had that stuff, and my God, I loved it. So then me and my wife went a couple times. So good. I could just sit there and eat the bread. They also have very good wine. African wine, for whatever reason, is delicious. 17 to 18 days, Popeye. 19th. 19th to 24th of this month. Finally. I'm satisfied with Popeyes newness and this quickie tonight. Yeah, I know. Has to be a quickie tonight, though. People to see, places to go, contracts to sign. You know how it goes. But I really do. I have to pick up my guitar for the show tomorrow, and they close at 7:30. So I have to. It's only like a 10-minute ride, but I want to be polite. Nice. We're waitlisted out at one on Disneyland for late August. Oh yeah, pretty cool. It's a shame you can't get a. You don't have a. Do you have an annual pass out there? Or you're gonna have to suck it up and buy tickets, I guess, right? It's such a shame for anybody who knows about pass holders. It always used to be that when you got the Disney World pass, you could go to any. It was admission to Disneyland Paris, and now they cut all that back, of course. So now you can only get a Disney World pass, and you have to get a separate. I don't even think it's called a annual pass in Disneyland. They have something different. Things to see, people to do. Hey now. Tickets, yeah. Well, have a good time. That's cool. August, huh? That should be interesting. I'm sure you've heard all those. If you haven't been, it's very, very small. It's like half the side, maybe a third of the side of Magic Kingdom. But they have the whole. I haven't been since they built the California Adventure and all that stuff, which is probably pretty cool and very unique. Their Space Mountain is very good in Disneyland, way better than Disney World's. Very smooth. They redid it some time ago. Whereas our Space Mountain is pretty much the same as when they built it. It's very rickety, and the older I get, the more painful. There's two rides that hurt. Space Mountain hurts physically because you're just like jostled around. There's also a ride in Animal Kingdom called Dinosaur, which kills my back, hurts. Still bouncing around his head. Trying to see what Mark's talking about, the feeling less than satisfied. If the wait list doesn't come through for the DBZ Resort, I'm not sure we'll go on a vacation this year. Oh, really? Well, absolutely. That's true. Yeah, but we haven't been down in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. And everybody knows, hopefully, they took the barges down, thank God, in World Showcase and the lagoon. So the sight line is restored. None of those awful oil barges destroying the view in Showcase. So I'm looking forward to seeing that gone. Back to how it was. Oh, yeah, I know. It's the COVID capital of the world. I'm not even afraid of it anymore. Bring it on. Who cares? Oh, yeah, sure. Same thing with Disney World. Used to have to get like Fantasyland tickets, Adventureland tickets. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Whatever. Oh. All right. I'm sorry, everybody. The reason I keep looking is I get these messages from other people, and I keep trying to tell them, I'm doing a show over here. What are you doing? You're killing me. But I am going to wrap it up, everybody. I had to just, I have to run out and get that guitar. I will be back on, will I be back on Monday? Before I open my mouth, what is Monday's date? Monday's date is the 5th. Don't have anything right now on Monday night, so there's a very high likelihood I will be back on Monday night. I would like to do a listing show again on Monday, so we'll get some listings up. Maybe we'll take a look at some of those Christmas postcards. If anybody's interested, it's the 5th, I think, Mark. Right? Yeah, 5th. Maybe you guys, if you don't mind, take a look at the postcards with me, and we could take a look and go through some of this stuff. I will. I've already scanned them all. I just have to go through and do some research. So check out Mark's video. Popeye, do you have any videos specific to like greeting card kind of stuff on your channel? Because if so, I'd really like to check that up. Check that out. Excuse me. I was gonna say brush up and check it out. Check that out. Bam. A listing show would be great. Cool. Yeah, no problem. I've been doing them again, Karen. If I don't know if you missed a few, but I did like 3 or 4 in a row. It was a lot of fun. I know you were at least a couple of them. I enjoy them, and I like doing it on the Monday now. And then Friday's more like laid back. And I used to have the Monday was the chat show, Friday was listing, but I like going to like, getting down and dirty on Monday and doing some listing, and then Friday is more laid back and the week that was recap kind of thing. You don't think so? You haven't been on your channel months? Yeah, no problem. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping in on a Thursday night. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll check back on Monday. We'll do some listing. Hope you have a healthy, happy weekend. Hope you sell a lot of stuff, and I will see everybody on Monday. Thanks for coming in, guys. Bye-bye.